Hi everyone, welcome. It's Facebook Live time and it is spring and I'm really happy it's spring, and I think all of the people who had to endure winter this year are very happy that it is the first day of spring. So anyway, today I'm going to talk about the Advanced Electro-Reflex Energizer, which is this machine right here. It can be used on your hands or your feet, and it relieves muscular tension, circulation, and it's a great massager for your feet and your hands. So you're probably wondering what it is. Well, it's a foot massager that uses electrical stimulation, and it stimulates the acupressure points on your feet or your hands based on reflexology. It also includes 3 sets of electropads that plug into the machine, and these kind of act similar to how a TENS unit would use. You would put it on and it would give you light electrical stimulation. You're also able to use the ERE on your feet or your hands and use the pads at the same time. Now you can't do your feet and hands at the same time, but you could do your hands in the electropads or your feet in the electropads. So that's really awesome, especially, you know, like if I type all day, I'll put my hands on it and put the pads on my shoulders. So like I said, it is based on stimulating the bottoms of your feet or hand, based on acupressure points and reflexology. And all those points, according to reflexology and acupressure, correspond to the organs and the glands and the systems in the body. So it not only is working on your feet or your hands, but it's that pressure applied to those different areas is benefiting your whole body. So benefits of reflexology are many. Again, they massage the acupressure points in your feet and hands. That helps to relieve the congestion of organs, facilitate balance throughout the whole body, give your organs and your body a little extra oomph for fighting things off, relieves muscular aches and tension, helps with stress. Anything that can help us relax is a bonus. And it helps promote circulation through the body because it's stimulating the body, kind of like how a massage would stimulate the body. And not only that stimulation also relaxes us. So reflexology has been found by many to be generally relaxing, and it's an effective way to alleviate stress. Reflexology has been studied by the National Cancer Institute, and several studies have found that people that have reflexology can reduce pain and psychological symptoms, so it can help with anxiety or depression, and it also enhances relaxation and sleep. And it may also have benefits in palliative care of people that are terminally ill. So it's just very relaxing, very soothing, and beneficial to the body and our spirit as a whole. So what is electrical stimulation? So electrical stimulation is pretty easy. It's applied to our skin, and it's mostly used a lot in physical therapy like a TENS unit to relieve pain and to kind of interfere or the signals of pain that are going on, kind of like a gate theory. If our body's signaling pain, we give it another electrical signal, and that's going to stimulate something else, and hopefully one door closes, one door opens. So the electrical impulses from the machine actually mimic the action potential coming from our central nervous system, causing our muscles to contract. So it's very effective. So our nerves and electrical stimulation. So when you think about when a body needs to move, our brain sends electrical signals through our nervous system. And the nervous system, I kind of like to think of as like little electrical wires relaying all these signals through chemicals and neurotransmitters and hormones to our muscles, directing them to contract, and that helps us move. Our body actually moves by our muscles contracting, you know, lifting our bones. So, you know, when we do this, the muscles contract, so our arm will go up. So the shock that we receive from these little things also activate our nerves and that causes the muscle to move. So theoretically, our brain is able to sometimes, in study, they say recapture or relearn things by stimulating the muscle, forcing it to contract. They don't really know how that works, but it does. So they've also done some studies on how using electrical stimulation can help with nerve regeneration and areas of like carpal tunnel, or sometimes when there's nerve damage, if we stimulate the muscle in a certain area with electrical stimulation, they do this in therapy, that it can help with that. So electrical stimulation is used for all sorts of things. What's neat is we have this machine, you know, not full medical grade, but nice to have at home to stimulate our feet and our hands to receive a lot of their benefits. So electrical stimulation has lots of benefits. It's going to promote circulation. It's going to enhance muscle strength and endurance because you're working the muscle through contraction. It's going to help relieve pain. Like I said, it's going to close one door and hopefully open up another. They use this a lot in chronic pain, you know, like spinal cord stimulators, TENS units, those kind of things. It's not as high a level, of course. I'm not implying that it is, but the technology is kind of the same. So it helps muscles recover from an injury. It helps to relieve stress through the body. It may help to increase a range of motion because it's working and retraining. And it can also help with symptoms like for diabetics or people with neuropathy on improving their symptoms by stimulating muscles and the nerves through communication. So electrical stimulation or electrotherapy is basically an instrument that somebody uses to help reconnect broken or damaged electrical circuits within the body by stimulating it with the correct electrical current. So when the body experiences pain, there's an electrical resistance that occurs, meaning that the electrical signals through our cells are possibly suppressed. And if we can restore that flow, which is the idea of using electrical stimulation when you have pain, you can get rid of the pain. And you know, they've been looking at that for a long time. They kind of call it like the gate theory. So major benefits of the ERE are great. It's a wonderful foot massager or a hand massager. I use it a lot on my hands because I type a lot, I cook, I bake, I clean. I'm kind of a fanatic, always doing something, as you can probably tell by watching my video, as I'm flopping all over the place. So it is relaxing. It does help balance the body. It does help in reducing stress, aches and pains. I have in my wellness center, I have a lot of runners or nurses or people that are on their feet a lot that use the ERE. They love it because it really helps relax the legs and the calf muscles. It's also very energizing. So when you're fatigued, it can kind of re-energize the body and the muscle. And it helps promote circulation throughout the whole body. And then, you know, you can use it on your feet. Some people, you know, their feet are dry, so if you put a slightly spritzed paper towel, or then you can use it on your hands. When I use it on my hands, I like to use it like this. And a lot of times if I have really sore neck or shoulders, I'll put the pads on my neck or my shoulder. The ERE has 4 modes: pounding, massage, relaxation, and auto. And it has different, those are the 3 modes. There's 3 functions you can set. You can set it to just use on your hands or your feet, where it's only sending the electrical stimulation through the pads. You can plug in the pads on the side. Now remember, it comes with 3 sets of these, so that's 6 pads. That's quite a lot. And then you can stimulate your hands or your feet and use the electropads to target a large muscle group, and I'll talk about that in a second. And then you can just use the pads. So like if you're doing your feet and someone else in the family is back or hips or knees hurt, they can hop on and hitch a ride with you and use the pads. Each mode that the ERE has kind of focuses on different areas of the body. So the pounding mode kind of focuses on our digestive organs, our center. So kind of like for detoxification, the liver, the gallbladder, the digestive organs, the stomach, the pancreas, the intestines. Kind of working your chest and waist area and the hips. So, you know, and the knees. So if you have like a lower back problem or sciatic problem or trouble with digestion, you may want to use it on the pounding mode. If you just want to relax and kind of chill out at the end of the day, you may want to use the relaxation mode, because that works the major symptoms of the body: circulatory, respiratory, and lymphatic. And when I say works, I'm saying it's focusing on the different areas of your feet based on reflexology corresponding to those parts. And then we have the massage mode, which kind of focuses on the head. So if you have a headache or your neck or shoulders are really tight, you would want to maybe use that mode and focus on there. So if you had a headache or your neck's tight or whatever, you would do that. And if you're not sure what to use, you can use the automatic mode, and that's going to go through all three modes, working the full, complete bottom of the foot. Hope that makes sense. So pounding, again, is going to focus on like your digestive organs, your chest, waist, hip, you know, knees, lower back. Relaxation mode is going to focus on the circulatory, respiratory, and lymphatic system. The massage mode is going to focus more on your neck, shoulders, and head. So think about that when you take your ERE next time. You know, where do you want to work? If you don't know, do automatic. I wanted to give you some tips on using the electropads. You don't want to put them above your jawline on your face or anything. You want to target a painful area on the body. So let's say, you know, this thigh muscle hurts. So I would want to put a pad in the area on my leg before the muscle where the pain is, and then a pad after the muscle where the pain is. So you want to kind of target a muscle in between this area. You want to make sure they're at least an inch or two apart. You don't want them right next to each other. And then if you put them on and it's not quite in the area that you want, you can always kind of move them to where you need them. So that's what I've got on the ERE. I hope you've learned a lot on what a phenomenal product this is with the reflexology, the electrical stimulation, the electropads that remind me of a TENS unit, how you can focus on different areas of your body when you use it. And I want to share with you some information on a special on the ERE that's good from now until Sunday at midnight, where you can get an ERE for $375. Next month, I'm going to be talking about the e-Power, and I may have a crazy little surprise for you. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to tell you about it now in case I chicken out and change my mind. And also, if you like, follow, or share, you get entered in our drawing, which is going to be done by Eddie next Tuesday night for a free Soaky Life Nutrient Pack, which is awesome. And everybody really should be on it. Go Green Super Nutrient. Everybody needs nutrient-dense foods. We don't eat enough of them in our hurried, busy lives. So it's a great addition to your diet, full of vitamins, nutrients, antioxidants, Soaky Biotics, which focuses on enhancing our own probiotic, good bacteria population in the body, while feeding them and promoting some real super powerhouses with Salivarius and Plantarum. And then digestive enzymes, since we're eating so much cooked foods and processed foods, the enzymes can help us digest what we're ingesting. So thanks for joining me. Remember how phenomenal the ERE is. Don't forget to register, share, like, and follow for the Soaky Nutrient Pack. And don't forget to let your friends know the ERE is on special through Sunday. Thanks.